Portugal adventures.
Very unusual. And it's just not good enough. Mine just without steaming.
A very good morning, everyone. So I'm currently in London, but in few hours I will be in Gatwick airport because I'm going to Madeira for the first time in my life. My family is there, so I will see them. I am super happy that this trip is happening, considering all of the circumstances that are currently happening in the world. I'm gonna leave now, and hopefully you will enjoy this Portugal adventures. So I now made it to Gatwick airport. The journey to Gatwick was so crazy because they basically cancelled most of the trains today for some reason, but still somehow I made it 1 hour earlier to the airport, which is amazing. Gatwick actually is not that busy, only one terminal is working because of the travel restrictions, of course, and now I'm just having breakfast. I went for blueberry porridge, I believe, and cappuccino, of course, some healthy cookie. I mean, it's just plant-based, so we'll see. It's a 3-hour flight to Madeira. Usually I have a tradition to go either to Lyon or Pret, but in these terminals they do not have Lyon. Just didn't feel like going to Pret today, so I decided to go to Pure. And I also like this chain a lot because they have some nice options and the coffee is very good. I have made it to Madeira. It just feels like I'm so far away, but I mean, it is an island technically. So now we are going straight away to see one of the landmarks in here, which is a statue of Christ. I think that's how it's called. I'm not entirely sure. The views are just breathtaking. Look at that. Papaya, mango, dragon fruit. Opening now, maracuja. Oh,
Maracuja с чем-то.
Ой, isn't like maracuja is a bit sour? Она немного кислая, да, должна быть маракуйя? It's not sour, it's quite sweet. Excursion in our hotel room, it's so nice. The family is like standing by the door. Look how pretty! And the view! There's also a TV. Where is chocolate? Where? Chocolate is here. What is this? So nice. Where is the mini bar? Mama opening mini bar. Included drinks, party. Берем, все берем. Apparently, Madeira is famous for making Madeira wine. I have tried the Madeira wine. It's actually very sweet. It reminds me of cherry taste, but I don't think there are cherries in it, just my association. And now we will be going to the dinner, and everyone is waiting for me in the background, so I think we will go. So we are now back from the dinner, and actually I only had time today to explore the old city of Madeira. I mean, me and my family, we just went for dinner very quickly, and today will be like a full-on Madeira vlog, because from the morning we will be at the beach and then we will do some sightseeing. So just quickly want to show you as well what we have in this hotel. This hotel is amazing, by the way. My family is just so great because they found this place, and look what we have here. I just want to show you because I'm a blogger, so why not? So we have this beautiful Rituals brand. We have like soap, hand wash, shampoo, basically lots of stuff, and they also have bathroom. Oh my god, I just love this hotel so much. I love when they have all of these tiny things that just makes you instantly happy. Anyways, that was a short message, but I will see you tomorrow. Bye. A very good morning and welcome to day 2 of Madeira adventures. Oh my god, I slept so well last night. I do not remember when I slept so well in London, honestly, because I've been going to bed quite late recently, so it was so nice just to have a very deep sleep. Now we are going to check out the breakfast, and after that we are going to the beach to see the ocean. And I woke up to the most magical view today. So insane. So we are currently at breakfast, and I wanted to show you the traditional Portuguese pastry, which is pastel da nata. I hope I pronounced it right. It looks like this, and we will try. Look, it has like custard inside, I believe. Delicious. We see this interesting plant in a shape of like a round circle, if you can see it, but we are not sure what that plant is. So if anyone knows, please comment below. It looks super exotic, but my parents are saying it is fruit, but I don't really know if it is. I have just seen the ocean, and the water looks crystal clear. Plus, there are lots of different plants in Madeira which are not common anywhere else, and I've seen the orchid growing basically from the ground. I never seen orchids like how they grow. Of course, we can buy them in the shops, but it's just so cool to see them growing in the garden. Tell me you're obsessed with TikTok without telling me. We're in the ocean. We are now ready to go to the beach. There are actually lots of crabs in the mountains, and also the pink house that you saw, I think you can still see it here. It's actually the church's house, which is super cool. Now we are going back to the hotel because the plan is after lunch to go to beautiful gardens. And I just want to quickly tell you that when we were going to the beach, we were just walking because it's a very like panoramic views and stuff, and you don't even need to go up. There is like literally a lift, super convenient. Now we will be exploring Madeira. Actually, Madeira is in Portuguese and Madeira is in English, so I don't know which version to choose to pronounce. I really like Madeira. Anyways, we are going to explore the gardens now, and it's quite high up, so it should be a very nice view, plus different exotic flowers that we probably did not see before. Part about Madeira is that the roads here are very steep, so it's a very hilly area, and most of the time in the car we go like this. Actually quite scary. One time we even hit the dead end, and the car was like this, and we're like, what do we do now? We are now looking for the entrance to this garden. Apparently one of the entrances is closed, so we need to walk extra 200 meters to another entrance. But that's the fun of traveling, because you're walking up and down in 30-degree heat. But we will get there. Now we made it inside the garden. It's actually called MONTE Gardens, I believe, because there's also a palace. Originally there was just palace, and then they also made the garden, and it has 3 different roads. One of them is just a flora and fauna road, the other one called the art road, and there is also the mixed one. We decided to do the mixed road, basically a mixture of fauna, flora and fauna, and the art road, and it only takes 1 hour instead of 2 hours. The other duration of the roads is just longer. So I personally never been to Japan, but this garden reminds me of this culture so much. I can literally feel like I'm in a different part of the world right now. Looks so cool. Great part about this garden is that actually lots of sculptures as well as unique plants.
These blue and white flowers actually reminded me so much of Colombia flower market, because usually it's just a season where they have so many of them, like of different colors. But of course these flowers are just much bigger. So it's called Hortensia. Look at these flowers. My mom is one today. Look at her face. She's like, go away, go away. I'm like, look at these flowers. I'm going, I'm leaving you. We are now walking back to the entrance because we've seen most of the park. It's got really hot, but still we are blown away by the nature. Even look at this, like what sort of wall is this? So nice. There's a spider web as well. Walking up the hill is not as fun as we expected it to be. My sister gave me to hold this beautiful bottle of Coca-Cola. And I'm like, why do you open the bottle and you don't finish the drink? Daria, please take back your water bottle of cola. No? Okay. A very good morning, day 2 in Madeira. Is it day 2 or I think it's day 3 actually. Day 3 in Madeira. So today started with a bit of an adventure because I woke up at 6 a.m. and my dad woke up at 6 a.m. because we love to travel and we decided to see a sunrise in one of the peaks here in Madeira. It was so worth it because the views, I think you already saw in the videos, were so incredible. But why it was an adventure? Not because we woke up early, because we tried multiple times to enter the peak. We went 2 different roads, and both of the roads, once we were quite high up, they were closed, like we just couldn't literally pass. So we had to take a 3rd road, and the time was literally like almost sunrise time, and we just thought we will not make it. But luckily the 3rd road actually worked and we were able to see those amazing views. But I'm telling you, the roads in Madeira are insane. You can basically go in such a high angle and do not see the end that it just blows your mind. I was sitting in the front and I'm like, I don't even know if it's fun anymore, but you know, at the end it all worked out. So we had breakfast now, and the rest of the day our plans are to first of all go to the beach, and then we will go sightseeing again after lunchtime. So I'll be showing you more incredible places in this place. Back to the hotel now again. Me and my sister are watching Disney Channel because what else is there to watch? And now we're actually getting ready to go sightseeing. So basically there are like natural swimming pools here in Madeira, maybe like a 45 minutes drive. We'll be filming some views in there too. And oh, and also we are going to some traditional village. I don't know if I have cream on my face. So actually one of my TikTok followers reminded me that Madeira is home for Ronaldo. He was actually born in this town. We decided to go to his museum. Here it is, just in the background of me. We have stopped at this very picturesque village. Basically it's called Camara de Lobos, I believe. It looks like this. Also famous because Churchill was painting some pictures in here. I didn't even know he had creative hobbies like that. But I mean, if you are visiting Madeira, might as well start painting because it is so beautiful. Hello, we have arrived to where? Как называется, когда мы приехали? We have arrived to our next sightseeing destination, basically. Great. Someone is coming to get me for speaking on this phone. Say that I'm such a great travel blogger because sometimes I forget the name of the destinations. Что это было? Так поставили меня. My family almost left me by the cliff because apparently I'm taking too many pictures and I think my face has burned quite a bit today. What can I say? Actually, the trip to this part of the island was very why I always say very nice. The trip to this part of the island was great. Incredible views, and I would definitely recommend going here just for this sort of ride. But we did enjoy the pool. We just expected something else, I think. So maybe it's not like the top sightseeing to see in Madeira, but definitely the ride was worth it. New day in beautiful Madeira. Look how red my cheeks are after yesterday. Basically, the plan for the day is to stay in the actual hotel because I think we're done with sightseeing for now. We just want to take it easy today. We'll see, maybe in the evening we'll go somewhere again, but for now we just want to enjoy our time here. And tomorrow I'm actually flying back to London. I will need to take another test because this is the times we are living in, and when I arrive to the UK I will need to take another test on day 2, I believe, but no self-isolation. Luckily, it's still super hot outside, but actually the heat here is quite decent comparing to other European countries like Spain and Italy. I think maybe because it's an island, there is still like wind coming through, so it's not too bad. We'll go to the ocean now. Interview. How are you?
My daughter, I love you. The beautiful girl.
This is so unexpected. How are you?
Fantastic.
It is evening now here in Madeira, and I did my test before the flight for tomorrow morning, and the results should be like in a few hours because it's antigen test, not the PCR, because before flying here I needed to do like the proper PCR test, but coming back is the normal test, the antigen it's called. Anyways, we are going right now to the center of this village, and yeah, we'll have a dinner there, and then I will need to pack already because I just joined my family for a very short period of time here, and then I'll be back to work in London. But I'm still glad that I managed to see my family, and also very unexpectedly to travel to such an amazing island. I think we all here are very impressed with Madeira or Madeira. Definitely recommend, if you have a chance to travel to Portugal, stop by here as well. I've been to Lisbon and Porto. Both have a very special place in my heart as well. Overall, I just love Portugal, I think. One of the reasons why I always love traveling with my family is that they stop at every single bakery or a coffee shop to get either a coffee, a candy, a pastry, whatever. Let's see what they got this time. Oh my god, this looks nice. Nice. How is it? My sister got this red velvet cake basically, and this candy, and a coffee as well. Some traditional food, and now we're in search for ice cream as a dessert. I had, I think, fish, scabbard fish it's called, and my mom had also fish, but with banana and maracuya. How was your banana maracuya fish?
Oh, so bad.
Very unusual. One of the highlights of this village is that there are lots of dogs in the background, but one of the highlights of this village is that they have painted doors all over the place, and my mom will tell you why they have a lot of painted doors. To attract tourists. Because of these doors, the region started living a different life. More restaurants appeared in the area as well. So that ice cream shop only had orange chocolate gelato, and it's just not good enough. I need pure chocolate, or at least Nutella flavor, but not orange chocolate. Who eats orange chocolate ice cream? I mean, for sure some people do, but I don't. Alberto Oculisto. We found chocolate gelato at the end. A very good end of this trip, but I'll probably see you tomorrow as well. Same as in London, they have Ritz Hotel here. If you're from London and you've been to Green Park, you know that there is a big Ritz Hotel. In Madeira there is one too. I don't know, maybe it's connected to the fact that there are lots of British tourists, because all the time in any area or in the hotel we hear British accents, so I do feel like I'm sort of back home, which is quite nice actually, because usually it's like such a mix, but here you can see that this destination is very popular with British tourists. A very good morning. So time flies by and actually need to leave this beautiful country now. We'll have just one more breakfast in this hotel with my family, and then I'm off to the airport. We'll be landing in Gatwick. My test result came in all negative, so I can fly. So yeah, just wanted to say quickly thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for new ones, and I will see you very soon. On our way to the airport, we have arrived to the market with lots of exotic fruits. Apparently my family really wanted to show me, so I don't know, we'll see what we can find in there. I think it's like papaya, dragon fruit, passion fruit, basically anything of fruit you can think of.